There's a story out of the Washington Independent that conservatives are laughing at Newt Gingrich's presidential aspirations because he's said, oh, you know, I'm interested in 2012. Not that he's definitely running, but he's considering running, which of course is no news to anyone. When he said that, I didn't even cover it because I was like, of course. Tim Pawlenty, who's also considering running in 2012, made, you know, some waves as to possibly running. It's the least surprising news in the world. Now, I think the Washington Independent, honestly, after I read the article, didn't get it quite right. There was one Republican or conservative, I think he was a Tea Party guy, who chuckled at the idea of Newt Gingrich running. But that's not fair to say that all Republicans are laughing at Newt Gingrich. But what does become clear from the quotes in the article is that they simply believe, the base of the party, and he talked to, and the guy who wrote it is David Weigel, he talked to a number of elected Republicans throughout the country and then some conservative activists. They think that Newt Gingrich is not conservative enough. Now, I mean, imagine what this country has come to. In the 1990s, Newt Gingrich was just about the most conservative guy in the country. Since then, he's gone further right. He's gotten more conservative. And he is not conservative enough for the current Republican Party, where they think that he does not really have a realistic chance of running in 2012 and capturing the conservative base that you need in the primaries. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. And the media has missed this gigantic story. It's not right versus left. It's that this Republican Party has gone so far to the right that it's taking everything off balance. This is not a rational party. This is a party that's going to do great damage to itself. It already has. Look at what happened in 06 and 08. They got wiped off the map. There's 60 senators on the Democratic caucus. I mean, you're missing what's happening to the Republican Party. It's disappearing right before our very eyes. If they think Newt Gingrich is too liberal, they have no prayer of winning national elections. I mean, of course, something disastrous could happen economically or otherwise, and presidential elections are personality-based, et cetera, et cetera. I understand all that. But in the long run, if you have a party that is so radical that they think Newt Gingrich is too liberal, that's a party that is in a world of trouble. That's so far off to the right that they've forgotten what mainstream Americans actually believe. And the media has bought into it. So they think, well, all right, somewhere between the Democrats and the Republicans is the middle of the country. Somewhere between the Democrats and these lunatic Republicans is something that's pretty close to lunatic anyway. Okay? I mean, it's halfway to insanity. And right now the media believes that's why they're surprised. That's why I give you the polls. Every time there's a new poll out like that supports the public option, the media is like flummoxed by it. They're like, how could that possibly be? Well, that's the case because the country is not where you think it is. And it's certainly not where the Republican Party thinks it is. And I think that over the next 2, 4, 6 years, they're going to have a very, very rude awakening. They've already had their rude awakening, and it's only going to continue and get worse.
Watch more clips at theyoungturks.com.